Fantastic! The stream has been restarted. Everything is good to go. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Spadge, very, very, very well done. I enjoyed that. We had a couple of comments that people were saying Farmers League has improved tremendously. So I want to give all credit to that video to Spadge. Thank you very much. That was awesome. We got to know some of the players who are going to be playing in this match tonight. Spadge, I think we just need to go straight to the map, don't we?
I think we're into it, man. We're at that time.
All right, so starting off tonight, we're going to be at Pale Canyon Chemical. This is, of course, a best-of-3 finals like we have been doing on the semifinals. So, Pale Canyon Chemical, as I get into it here, not the roster, we get into the Pale Canyon Chemical map. As you see, I love the layout. We have that eastern, we have that southern sunder on this map. And, you know, both sunders kind of have their strengths and weaknesses. One of the things I want to do is go around and just show you guys kind of what Pale Canyon is all about. And really, Spadge, where do you think the strong points are on this map?
Strong points on this map is in terms of spawn, for capturing the point a lot easier from the southern, but it's a more beneficial capture if you capture it from the eastern. Then moving in and onto the point, really what we've seen is strength in numbers in your opposing building. So stopping your enemy from getting into the point by controlling their triple stack building.
Right.
That for me has been the real pivot point for teams that have won on this map.
Absolutely. A lot of the times you'll see when teams are trying to go for this point, they got to kind of wait. They have to bide their time, get their the count of the people that they have on their team up, so they have about 5 or 6 guys. And they got to get a couple picks, because going into this point, when you are going against 6 guys who are holding the point and locking it down from this balcony, from the windows, from the roof, and even from the bottom floor is a nightmare. So one of the big things a lot of people do on this map is they'll go around to the sides, they'll flank into these back doors here, they'll stand around the silo area, they'll flank around the back doors from this side. Even they'll use a lot of light assaults on this map. You can flank in the windows, you could wall jump these buildings. There's a lot of places to get in and around on this map. So Pale Canyon Chemical, a very dynamic map. It's one of my favorite maps in the entire Farmers format. So we're going to see a really, really fantastic game here between JUGA and GAB. Now, getting into the thing that I think everybody has been waiting for, Spadge, the roster for the Pale Canyon map, and here it is finally in front of everybody. JUGA, Team JUGA is going to be sporting, as we saw in the intro video, Exoset, who is their #1 heavy. This guy is absolutely tremendous. He's one of the best players I've ever seen in the Farmers League format. He is going to bring it hard tonight. Following him up is Cersei, and then of course Newt, who has been all the rage tonight. He is like, it's like the hashtag Newt all night long. I love this guy. He's their infiltrator. This guy is another tremendous player on JUGA. He is one of the big X factors for their team. I think one of the big reasons that if JUGA is able to pull out a win tonight, he's going to be one of the reasons why. Following that up, we have Cracker, Rocco, and Yod, and if anybody remembers correctly, when JUGA played against Dire in the semifinals, Yod was that big X factor who subbed in after game 1, after they lost the first round to Dire. Yod was able to come in and really help JUGA out to win the next 2 matches or 2 games against Dire and move on to the grand finals. So Yod, a very, very, very good team. Moving on to GAB here. GAB looking like they're pretty much keeping everything the same as far as their roster goes from the semifinals. They have Chris, they have Kalo. Of course, Kalopix is the full name. I'm just going to be saying Kalo tonight, all night, and I'm probably going to say it in a few different pronunciations because I can't pronunciate names for anything, as Spadge has probably found out at this point.
Yep, I figured it.
We have Kilos. Kilos has actually been one of the fantastic organizers of this match, or of the entire Farmers League, really. He's kind of the guy that brought Farmers League to Briggs. So shout out to Kilos in that regard. Another thing about Kilos is he is one of the best heavies for GAB, as we saw in that opening video too. His KD ratio, his overall net score is just really, really good. So Kilos going to be a big factor for GAB. Solus, and Solus is he's the sniper, if I'm correct, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Solus, and I remember he had a pretty amazing round last time. This guy can absolutely run people over, and the battle between Solus and Newt, I think, is going to be really fun to watch tonight. The two infiltrators, it's like a small metagame within Farmers is the infiltrator play, so that's going to be great to watch. We have Best Assassin, who almost broke the record for kills in a row, kill streaks, for a kill streak in a single round. He had 11 last time. Let's see. I doubt he'll be able to do it against JUGA, but we will see. Best Assassin, another extremely good heavy. And then we have In Flames is the last player for GAB. And Spaz, you can take it away. I mean, you know more about these guys than I do. I've said what I've seen so far, but what is going to really change the tide of the games tonight?
Yeah, and I think you've nailed it with your introduction of the players there. You've really hit the nail on the head. For me, where it's going to be critical is how GAB shuts down Exocet. So they've got a little bit of a different team in that it's really clear that Chris and Flames will be up front in the heavy assaults. Best Assassin and Kilos are going to be standing back. Those are the guys that have really high KD. They're going to be, they're your straight shooters, basically. So they're more or less skill position players in the heavy assault role. So they need to push up. If Chris or Flames goes 1-for-1 with Exocet at any point, that's a win. That's a straight win. And we've seen Exocet be really aggressive, get on the point. He had the Exocet corner on this very map, and he's probably going to be doing the same again.
Right.
And then to counter that on JUGA, they need to back him up. They need to follow him. Where he goes, they must follow. They must cover him. Newt needs to get him the vision that he needs to see where the enemies are coming so that he can make the right calls and the right decisions. Because if you put the ball in Exocet's court, he's going to make a play, and he's going to do it really well. But they've got a great team backing him up. Cersei, Cracker, Rocco in heavy assaults with him. Really, really solid players. And we saw Yod really come up big last week when he subbed in. He's going to be up against Calipix, and those two guys, I couldn't pick who was the better player out of them. Both tremendous players. There's no clear edge there. Same with the infiltrator position. Different kind of play styles. Newt will probably sit back a little bit more. Solus likes to get up in the face of his opponents. Maybe that's where it's going to pivot a little bit, but it's really, really close. I couldn't pick it. If I had to pick a winner out of this one, I could not. That's 6 really good players from both teams, the best rosters they could field.
Yeah, and this is what's really fun to look at for me too, is just how good. I mean, one of the big things about Farmers League is being able to win your 1v1s. You know, being able to take out another player, by yourself, and to get your team that advantage. And you look at these two rosters right now. I can't even everybody's got their foil on each roster. You know what I'm saying? Like, every single person has that kind of counterpoint, and the team that comes out the winner here is going to be the team that's going to be using those 2v1s to their advantage. There's 3v2s to their advantage. Those uneven number situations, they're going to use those, springboard off of those, and push, because that's what two even teams have to do. You cannot rely, especially when you're this even, to on anything but better strategy within the game. So we're now a minute away from the start. And I am going to be watching from, as I always do, the Western Sunderer, which that Sunderer is going to be belonging to JUGA. It's got the MLG symbol on it too, so that's always fun. If you guys look in the bottom of your screen, you're going to see the kill board or the kill feed as it goes by. So you get to see your favorite players either killing people or dying. Probably a little bit of both in this type of match. So I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go here.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting. We're ready. Let's get it going. Wind the clock.
I know, let's go. Come on. There it is, the final sound for the start of the match, and 14:59 is ticked off the clock. Here they are. I'm watching the JUGA team, and can we see any pickoffs early? Here come the Rockets. These are well-practiced Rockets, guys. These guys do this over and over again on the test server to practice, on the Jaeger server to practice, and Trust me, they know exactly when to land these. A easy hit there, but nobody has gone down in the opening play like we saw last week. So watching right now, kind of on the outside of 2 buildings, we're going to see who's going to be... Oh, here we go. An initial kill right there, right away from the JUGA team. I have to just change my kill feed real quick once again. My apologies.
That's 3 kills over to JUGA. They got the first 3 frags.
They did.
GAB
That was a very good job there by JUGA. And
Make it
Kilos,
4.
yeah,
5.
Kilos going down. Chris going down as well. Wonderful play by JUGA. Very nice.
So close to a wipe. They get the wipe, but Flames gets one
yeah,
back.
Flames gets that 1 kill back. Absolutely.
Wow. That's a great opener from JUGA.
Really was. So JUGA, nice opening there. Got 16-2 right now. JUGA doing an extremely good job. We are looking at... I'm trying to just fix the kill feed here real quick for everybody, making sure that we don't have that kind of that weird transparency that we see going on at the moment.
Still drawing ahead. Kilos picks up a kill, but he traded with Exocet there. It's not going well for GAB right now, but they just need to utilize this neutral timer on the point. It's not hurting them at the moment. They're just taking time off. No matter what, the first 2 minutes doesn't really matter if you can get back into the point after that.
Absolutely. So we're kind of seeing it's 28-4. I mean, GAB is down by a lot. That's an early, like literally they got a point cap right away almost. I mean, you think about that type of a score right now, that's pretty crazy. And, you know, the GAB just kind of has to, you know, figure itself out and get back into it. So the TR kill feed should be fixed at this point. Let's see how we can see what gosh, what can GAB do at this point? They really need to get themselves back in this game.
At this point, they really just need to not care about what's happened. They just need to just play their game. Don't be startled by it. Just know that you're not really losing much in terms of the point control because of the neutral timer. Just get back into it. Play your game. Control the point after 2 minutes. That's all they can do. They've dug that hole. They've got to get out.
Here we go. A little bit of a... So Rocco gets 2 kills, but he does get taken down by Inflames. That was a bit of a trade there. The Orion kill from Inflames. Newt and Cracker taking down 2 players there. Callow and Solus going down. Chris taking down a player as well. So still trading in JUGA's favor. GAB being extremely aggressive, and I wonder if this was their kind of intention from the get-go. Right now, GAB is just getting pounded by JUGA.
They really are, and JUGA's countered the aggression so well.
Yes,
they've
have.
Sort of absorbed and deflected at this point.
Exocet with a nice kill there on Chris with the MSW, and JUGA out looking like the better team early on. We have 11:45 left to go in this first match, but that does not mean much. I know how good GAB is. GAB did not lose a game all season long, so guys, don't count them out at all at any point. Here is GAB getting on the balcony. A couple kills going down from Kilos and Chris. They're kind of running together right now. They do have a light assault, and here we go. Point is flipping, and we'll see what happens here. We have Cersei on point. He's in that beautiful, brilliant red armor with the MLG tag and no helmet on. Going around him. This could be an interesting flank. It is! Look at this! Callow!
Wow!
Beautiful play there from Callow. Love that kind of a play style. Callow taking out Cersei and getting the point secured. And Callow going up to the windows.
Let's not forget, JUGA's on the Western Sundara. If they were to capture that point so early, this is going to be a lot of pain.
Yeah, it's
pretty lucky.
A very painful place to capture the point, especially on that Western Sundara. Now, GAB getting a little bit of control back into this game. Callow with another nice kill. Callow is really doing all he can at the moment to make big plays, and he has been. I'm kind of following him as the light assault right now. He's going to try to get a kill right now, but he does miss. The other player from JUGA does get away. Here we go. On the roof, he does get Newt down. Newt goes just taking a dirt nap for him. And
still using the Icarus jump jets there.
Yes, he is. I love the Icarus on this map.
He's going to go down.
And here we go. Exocet going down. He does trade. He does kill Callow, but Chris is able to finish him off. That's a big kill for GAB. Exocet being one of their main top players. Look at how many points Exocet has right now. This was the Exocet show early. He has 16 points already. This guy, one of the best players in the entire Farmers League format, as I was saying earlier. Here we go. Cersei going against Best Assassin. He will take him out very easily with a couple headshots. Nice job there from Cersei, but the point still flipping in GAB's favor.
Chris goes down on point, though. That's a loss of control from GAB, so it should flip over.
Here's the very nice push, very well done push. Newt, Exocet, and Cracker getting 3 kills, 3 picks on the point, and they are now fully in control, but they've got a lot of time left on the clock in order to, if they want a cap at all. And I'm not really sure, based on how close these teams are, if a cap is going to happen at all.
Well, it's almost going to need to be a mistake from the opposing team that gives you the capture, because they're both pushing in so well when they need to. So one of those pushes needs to falter, which is probably not going to be you outplaying them. It's going to be them making a mistake and you going down.
So watching Callow and In Flames right now, they're going to come on the balcony. They've got one light assault here. It's Yad. He's going to be sitting there. He is not spotted yet by either of the VS players. I think Callow just saw him now, but maybe he didn't. He didn't see him at all. Yad has gone undetected right here, and he's going to get a double kill. Nice
there
job from Yad with the Jaguar, the Jaguar. Cersei does get Kilos down, Solus goes down, and the point still remaining in control by JUGA here. So Cracker's the last JUGA player on the point at the moment. He's just going to be holding kind of in a normal spot right now. He's watching the bottom door at the moment because he knows there's nobody in those windows. As I say that, I think a JUGA guy is actually... Yeah, there's a couple JUGA guys actually being very aggressive in the building right now. We have Newt getting a nice SAR 42 kill there on Chris. Kilos taking Cersei down. And as I kind of follow around, who am I following here? There we go. So a little bit of a trade right now. Rocco and Kalo going down together. Exocet cleaning everybody up though. And an attempted snipe on Exocet life, and Exocet is going back to the point.
Well, the kills have started to equalize a little bit. They've sort of gone back and forth in fluctuation. It's always either been in JUGA's favor or even, though. GAB has never really come out and just stamped out a good 5-6 kills and got a wipe on JUGA yet.
No, they have not, and it really has been critical. That opening where JUGA just went to town on GAB, I mean, that lead has still been maintained since then. Here comes the push right now from GAB, and there they go. They're going to be getting that point flipping. In Flames is on the point. There's another guy sitting in the corner. We have, that is Best Assassin in the corner. A couple kills going down. There. And I believe a Cloaker just landed fairly close. Yeah, that was Newt. I don't know what he's doing, but Callow lands on his back.
I think he fell off there. It was a bit of an unintentional mistake.
I actually thought that was
normally sits up there.
Yeah. It's like, what is going on right there with the JUGA Cloaker? That Newt making an interesting play, but yeah, I believe you are right. He did just kind of fall down and make a mistake. So 86-60 right now. 6 minutes 42 seconds left in the first half of our first game of Briggs Farmers League Finals. Cersei's going to sit in the window there. He's got again that beautiful camo on, and Callow's going to go after him. He's going to surprise him in the window. It's a nice job there from Cersei to be able to get a trade against a surprise kill like that. Good job. He
good twitch to flick around.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, that's exactly what he needed to do there. But pushing now, getting aggressive is GAB. Cracker, though, with a kill on Kilos. This GAB player might have to back up to the point, and he does smartly. Yeah, he's going to sit in the corner. That's In Flames there from GAB. There is no way or no reason he should be going anywhere. He is going to spot Exocet. He's got a one-on-one with Exocet, which is a very difficult situation for anybody. And jumping on his head is Callow, but
doesn't get him.
Callow going to go down.
Wow.
Yad gets him.
Freak.
He really is. Callow just coming out of nowhere as the light assault on Exocet's head, but Exocet says, nope, I'm going to spin around this corner, chug a med kit, and survive. He does tank it looks like a sniper rifle shot. It looks like another EMP goes down, so Exo cannot have very much shields right now. This may not go well for him. It's a one-on-one. Kilos does take him out easily. Yeah, Exo had 0 shields. Nice job there from Yad on the point. He does not get a kill, though. He's going to have to retreat and run away because he did get injured pretty badly.
So lead sort of coming back a little bit closer, but still JUGA.
Yeah, JUGA still has kind of that point cap lead right now that they gained within the first 2 or 3 minutes of the match. It looks like GAB just had some jitters early on, and now they've kind of solved that a little bit and are starting to get their game back. But right now, JUGA cannot make a mistake. They really can't, because GAB is starting to play to GAB level. They're starting to get back there. Oh, nice shot there from Solus. But, GAB's getting to that point where, okay, now we feel better. We're controlling things a lot better. We got the point. If they can get this point cap down, it's going to put them back in this game. But look at this point. It's totally open. There's one guy. It's in flames, and I think JUGA has more people. Yeah, here we go. Exoset's going to jump right on top, but he is going to trade. That was a wonderful trade from In Flames. Exactly what he needed to do to hold that point, and now both teams are going to be able to recuperate and get all their players back. Nice shot there from Newt. That SAR-42 is going to hurt. And go ahead.
Yeah, Solus kept Exocet down there when he was trying to get on the point, bought GAB an extra 20 seconds. He chain spammed EMP grenades at Exocet just to keep his shields down so he couldn't jump down onto the point until, well, I guess Solus ran out of grenades.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, it's just those little plays there that are hard to spot for sure. And you see Chris now is on the point. He is in the Exocet corner. Now it's the Chris corner. According to him, and running around, Cersei making a very, very dangerous play. He may go down, but he chugs a medkit. He's got like 3 guys on him. Chris gets him, and Flames gets Cersei. There's just one guy left.
Newt cleans Solus out.
Oh,
that
nice
infiltrator battle.
Look at that. Newt with a nice spot there. That's a very inconvenient spot for GAB, but Kilos does take him down as he tries to jump through the window. Now another light assault is coming in. This battle is going to be interesting. Here's Yad. He is going to say nope, and he's going to defend the point instead. 152 left on the point. 259 left in the first game, the first round. 120 to 94 right now. JUGA in the lead. So we're getting close to that like magic number where the point can't be captured by either team. We're going to see what happens. Nice kill there from Best Assassin and In Flames.
Well, it's going to be close on time to whether GAB can actually capture this.
Yeah, we have 2:37 left. Let's see what happens. We've got 2:20 left, so 12 seconds of cushion. That's all they've got right now to try to get this point. And if they get it, that will put them ahead, as they are behind by about 18 points. Actually, exactly 18 points right now. So I'm going to see what happens at this point in time. This is a very tense match. JUGA is kind of thinking, well, what do we do? They know they need to, or at least I hope they know they need to get this point at least flipped if they want to get a nice... I can
guarantee they will know that. They will be timing this to the second.
Yeah, absolutely. So Rocco going for an attempted kill. Solus gets a ghost kill on Cracker. Nice job there. Exocet getting one down, but he does go down in the corner. Exocet and Cersei going down. Nice job there. Nice hold so far from GAB. The Cloaker's on the roof right now. That's Newt going for a couple kills. Let's see what he can do. And look at Yad right now, sitting kind of on that weird silo on the point area. He's going to just bide his time until his team comes back. They need to make a full push. They're going to be able to do anything. So, waiting for that JUGA push right now. Grenades are coming out. There's 2 VS sitting in this corner right here. There's probably going to be a couple other VS backing him up. There goes Yad. He's coming down. They're all going in at the same time right now. They get 3 kills, 4 kills. Exocet, Cracker, Solus getting a kill. There's one more left. It's Best Assassin in the corner. He does get a kill. He's going to hold on to the point. Remember, they only have 12 seconds. Exocet and Cersei going to both be looking at Best Assassin. And there it is, the point flip. And there is no team right now that can get this point in this match. Wonderful push from JUGA. Absolutely fantastic. You see all those grenades. They went out at the same time. Yad, who was completely undetected, came from the roof and went in at the same time as his heavies. So, well done. And a 1v1 there. Cersei just giving up points, weirdly enough. I almost think that's a bad play. He just took a 3v1 and definitely is going to lose that. So
right idea, wrong sort of play.
Right, exactly. So right now, JUGA has to just focus on, let's keep this lead. Let's not give up any points right now. As I say that, Newt goes down to Kilos. Best Assassin gets Yad. And I'm watching In Flames right now. And he gets a 1v1 kill. Cersei, look at the comeback at the end from GAB. Well done. Another kill from Callow. 12 points. It was 20 at one point in time. That is no good, but Yeah, Jugga needed to just kind of back off there, and there's the halftime scores as everybody can see them. Here we are. I mean, 142 to 130. It's a 12-point lead right now from Jugga, but that lead was slowly collapsing as time went on. I mean, that opening from Jugga was so good. They held it, and then, they even got that point back from GAB, but then suddenly they lost everything. I mean, that was in like the last 35 seconds.
Yeah, that was. I mean, it was just back and forth and back and forth. GAB got punched in the face hard as soon as they came out of the gates, and then they sort of maintained it. But you're right, in the last 35 seconds, they cut the lead that Jugga had built over 15 minutes in 30 seconds. They cut it in half completely. It was just kills back and forth, and Jugga were doing the right thing and trying to be aggressive, which is fine when you're trying to control the point, but maybe not the smartest thing when the point's out of play, and all you have to do is protect your lead. And they didn't. They sort of gave away some free points. That might bite them a little bit if this second half is as close.
I agree. That could bite them. And I mean, right now, GAB is one wipe away from getting back to Jugga. And, as you know, wipes do happen very frequently in Farmers League. And, it can just happen from one player going down, and then suddenly it's like a chain reaction. Everybody else just gets out of place, and they all go down. So, I mean... Jugga has to play it very, very closely in this next round, and you're looking at this next round. I think GAB is going to have the better Sunderer. Jugga is going to have that East or that Western Sunderer, which is a little bit tougher to play from for the point. So we're going to kind of see what happens here.
I think it's the other way.
You think so?
Going to have Gab's.
They are. You're right. GAB does have. You're right.
Yeah. West.
GAB does have the West Sunderer. I'm just spacing on the placement. So GAB has a little bit of weaker Sunderer. So we're going to see kind of what happens there in terms of what GAB can do. And I mean, GAB is such a talented team no matter what. I'm sure they have a very, very good plan from that Western Sunderer. But yeah, that 12-point gap right now, GAB, that's all they've got to be talking about is let's get that back. Let's figure out a way to start getting those kills back in our favor. What can we do to get more? Like you guys saw at the near the end there, that 3v1 they got on Cersei, that 2 or 3v1 they got on Newt. I mean, a couple of big uneven spots where those guys can't even hope for a kill. The Jugga guys can't even hope for a kill on a 3v1. I mean, you're just going to die so fast with all those headshots spraying you all over the face. So GAB needs to look for more of those uneven situations to get their points back into the right spots. So
yeah,
and Jugga right now, they need to recollect themselves, because I'm sure that they got a little bit frustrated there at the end. I mean, I would be for sure with my team, especially if I just lost 10 points in like 40 seconds without getting any points in return. They had basically a base flip of points ahead of GAB, and they just lost half of that. So something.
Yeah, figure out what they did in the first 30 seconds, reproduce that, figure out what they did in the last 30 seconds, and put that in the bin, because you never want to do that again.
Absolutely. So looking at kind of our player breakdown, we have GAB here. Chris with the -14 score, which is kind of the thing that's hurting GAB just a little bit. Chris needs to kind of get his head back into the game. He's 8-14 right now. But look at the rest of GAB, very even. I mean, 0, -2, 0, 4. So that team needs to kind of have a player that can kind of pop out right now and really take over for them. Of course, Exocet from Jugga doing an extremely good job of taking over, but that's usually what he does, isn't it, Spaz?
It is. He's their lead fragger, and for a reason. You just saw that 20 for 14 against the best opposition that he's ever going to have. That's pretty phenomenal the whole way through. I don't think I saw more than a 3-kill streak on anybody. That's how close these guys are.
Yeah, these guys are so good, and as I was saying, I mean, from the start to the finish, look at all the scores right now. There's nobody with like a super low score. There's nobody dragging their team down except for maybe Chris at the moment. But hopefully he can bring himself back, and I think he will. He is a very, very good player. So
best anchor AU.
Right, exactly. So watching GAB Sunder here, this is who we're gonna see, and Spaz, as I always do, I'm hoping for opening frags.
Oh yeah, we want some rocket kills.
You always want that. No, we haven't had any rocket kills.
I might just drop out of Ob's cam and throw a rocket myself.
Just throw a couple rockets down. I'll help you out.
Yeah. It's kosher.
Here they come. The rockets are coming in very, very fast right now, but they all are going to miss. A couple of sniper shots going off as well. Those are going to miss. 2. That one actually connects on Best Assassin, but does not kill him. Ooh, that was close. I always like those opening frags, but especially on this map, an opening frag is enormous. So here we go. A couple of a little bit of a dance or two. Yeah, a lot of standoffs going on right now between these two buildings, and neither team being aggressive. They know the score. They know what's going on right now. I would not want to be aggressive either. No kills have been traded yet.
There we go, Newt.
Pretty much, yeah. Newt with the Callow. He does get the snipe on Callow. The SAR 42, very, very good job. And here's Yacht. He's going to come around the side, and I'm going to watch this transaction here. He's going to try to go into this. Nope. He's going to put down, and then Chris actually gets exo set. That's a huge kill. As we were talking about, Chris, who was not doing very well, kills the other team's best player right there. So very, very good job. Souls with a ghost kill on Cracker, and now they're up. They're up by 2 kills. GAB is, and do they push the point? There's a grenade, or there's a conch grenade. Yod literally is like completely befuddled at the moment. He has no idea what to do. A little bit of a team fight.
Not much far from normal for Yod.
Right, exactly. He's just sitting there in the corner like,
just floating, just chilling.
Ooh, Callow with a nice kill there. Callow, look at him, he's sitting up there. Best Assassin, he's gonna, there they go, they're gonna make the push into the point. Chris, Best Assassin gets a double kill. Rocco kills Best Assassin, but that is gonna be way too overwhelming right now for JUGA. Cracker gets a nice kill on Chris. There's one more here. We've got a guy jumping around. That is gonna be Callow. He's gonna be looking in the window, going for the 1v1. He does get it against Newt. Cracker going down as well from Kilos, who's sitting in, and I'm just gonna call this the Kilos corner because he's like been there all game.
We've got Cersei out by the silos. He is pinned in. He's going to go down. Whether he can trade... Oh, Chris, no! Wow, that should not have happened. Right, they knew Cersei was there.
Yeah, and so Chris goes down, unfortunately, but Best Assassin is able to clean up Cersei, get into this other building, and yeah, the point is cleaned up right now by GAB. Look at the points right now, though. 150 to 146. GAB with the immense comeback. And yeah,
so close.
JUGA has to get it together, or else they're going to keep losing points. Axo set now on the roof, looking for a kill. Cracker does get Callow, so nice job there. And now we just need to see those frags go off, those frag grenades. We need to see some grenades go off. Best Assassin just got conked, but he is going into the Kilos corner right now. Here we go, Exo set making a play. He kills Callow. And let's see if he can get a second kill, but he does go down with the help of a sniper from Solus with the ghost in the back. So Exoset.
So we're about to leave neutral time on this point.
We are. 2:11 to go. 2 minutes is the neutral time.
Feels like it's been going for 10 minutes already.
Oh, isn't it crazy? 154 to 150. Action. Right now, 11:37 to go. That point has officially gone off of neutral time and into the favor. Now there's a point flip going on. Cracker is just going to say, I'm going to just run right in the middle of this and get mowed down by Best Assassin. That was Cersei, actually. I'm sorry. Yod, nice jump from the top. And here we go. That point is still flipping, but we have Callow. He's going to be shooting at Yod. He's not going to get him yet, though. There's a little 1v1 going on right now, and a couple guys in the Exoset corner, including Exoset himself.
How well timed was that? That thing flipped with 2 minutes and 1 second for JUGA to capture it.
That's exactly what they were going for.
To the second.
And that was perfect. That was absolutely perfect play right there. 160 to 154, a 6-point lead. Watching Yod's action, I'm going to go behind Exoset right now. He just mows one down without even thinking about it, and he will go down, though, to Kilos. But Kilos in a little bit of trouble. Callow jumping down to help him out.
Yeah.
And it looks like Cracker will go down to Best Assassin. So a couple more trades, 4-point lead still for JUGA. The point flipping now, nice push. I think JUGA might have gotten a little bit too aggressive there on that point.
I agree.
And
really aggressive.
Yeah, they went a little too far forward. They needed to get a little bit more defensive, and they kind of lost it from that aggression. You saw Exoset like went right into the building, and he went down so quickly, as well as his teammate.
You need that backup if you're going to be that aggressive. You've got to push in with force. If you go in by yourself, Exoset, as good a player as he is, he's not going to win a 3v1.
No, he's not. He's not even going to win a 2v1.
No.
especially against these players. And so watching the JUGA play right now, I'm going to see what they're going to do in terms of a push. They're going to need one shortly. There's 2:01 left, so right now could be a time that they start to push out. So grenades, we're going to be watching for it. That is always the signal of a big push from the JUGA team. Here's Exocet. He's dropping down on top. He's going to try to get this 1v1 on Chris. He gets it. There it is. He gets the opening frag, but jumping down top of him are 2 players
Wow.
from
Rip
GAB.
Exocet.
They knew exactly what he was going to do, and they took full advantage of it. ML7ing Callow in midair, though, was Rocco. And coming down now is Yad. He's going to try for the 1v1 now against Keelos. Keelos does get him, though. Keelos will go down to Cracker. Nice frag there from the bottom. But right now, GAB could have this point opened up a little bit. There's nobody from... I'm sorry, JUGA has the point open. There's nobody from GAB there right now. There we go. The point is flipping. Probably in the Exocet corner right now. There he is Exocet.
And I can't remember seeing this point go past a minute left to capture. I don't think that either team has got it to under a minute to capture.
No, I don't think they have either. And they're watching the roof now from Callow. He's like, no. What a snipe there on Newt.
Wow, saved him.
Absolutely
Completely
fantastic.
saved Callow.
But Exocet is not saved from In Flames. So Callow somehow getting away from all of that action there due to the help of his team and a very well-placed sniper. And I just want to point out right now, it's 180 to 173 with a GAB advantage. 101. 59 seconds left now on the point cap. This would be awful if it happened against JUGA. So JUGA needs... They need to get this point back. They need to get some kills back in their favor. You know, get a little bit of that magic back. A nice kill there from Chris on Exocet.
That's just terrible for JUGA.
Yeah, they are just watching that balcony now. That's a very good play.
Yeah, JUGA needs Exocet to be up. That means that they're probably going to have to absolutely bum rush Exocet once he spawns back out to get him onto that point. I can't see a push being successful without him there.
And look
Cersei's going to go down.
And Cersei is going to go down, but now Rocco is going to be trying to take down. There he goes, close. Callow goes down, but another guy coming on the point. That is Keelos right now. He is going to get a nice in-the-back kill on Rocco, but he will go down to Exocet. Right now, Solus is looking down, trying to kill Exocet, and it does flip. Look at that! Exocet is gonna. Can he do this? He can't. Oh, 2 and 1.
Damn, so close.
There it is. GAB up 219 to 183.
Western Sundera too. They're gonna start to pincer him.
And
see
here it
spawns
comes
in from the spawn room.
Oh yeah, this is a tough place to be for JUGA because, as Spaz just said, look at this.
Here he comes.
This is the spawn room. Yep, there they come out of the spawn room.
Oh!
But Exocet's going to say, "What's up, guys?" And he's going to greet Best Assassin with a couple of headshots from the MSRW, or MSWR, rather. Chris, though, able to take out Exocet just after that. So, 191 to 223, GAB up in this second half of Game 1 of the Farmers League Briggs with the point flipping right now, but In Flames has got something to say about that on the point. He's going to go for the kill. He gets it on Cersei, and there it is, the point going back into GAB favor. Nice kill there from Callow, Keelos, In Flames. They're all getting kills right now. A 3-kill trade. That's not going to be good. A 4-kill trade. Yad going down. He was just standing in the corner there. And here it is. The pincer coming in.
It's so hard to defend against. It's almost impossible to defend against that two-pronged attack. You've got complete east and west domination. And you've got to run straight up the middle of that. You have to run up the middle of it. At this point, the only real way I can see JUGA getting back into it is if they capture this point. So they've got to get on the point. It's not like they can sit back and defend a lead anymore. They've eroded that completely.
Absolutely. So, yeah, like you said, JUGA just has to get enough guys through, enough bodies, enough picks. Exocet getting 1. They have to get those picks, get back on that point, and start defending so they cannot get pincered from two sides. Keelos taking down Exocet, and that's going to be detrimental for JUGA. Going down there is Rocco. Keelos with a double kill. He's got 34 points. Best assassin at 44 points for GAB right now. And look at their scores. Callow with 48 points. He is leading his team in score, and he's a light assault. That is a feat on its own. That's tough to do.
Who's Vonik? It's all about Callow.
Vonik who? Exactly. I agree with you there. But of course, we love you, Vonik, if you are watching.
We do. Please no bully me.
Callow taking down Yod. There he goes. Callow with 50 points now. The leader, of course, of everything is Exocet with 56 points. A monstrous performance from him. Another kill right there from Exocet. He just like walks by and headshots that light assault. He said, "Yeah, no problem. It's easy."
Just part of what I do.
Right. Cracker taking down In Flames there as my camera's just kind of going everywhere. There's so much action all the time. 3:58 left. It has now come to a point in time where JUGA cannot capture this point back. It is not possible. There's 3:46 left. The point captures are 4 minutes. Cracker is going to run away from that engagement there. Now, I mean, JUGA, the only way to win, they have to go for kills.
That's it, and GAB is extending at the moment. They had the jitters at the start, but they're right in their groove at the moment. They are stomping at the moment.
They absolutely are. It's very, very tough to play against a team who is in their element as much as GAB is a team that was undefeated during the regular season. Of course, JUGA only suffered one loss, and I bet everybody can guess to whom.
On Fallbridge too. We may be going back there.
Oh, the good old Fallbridge. It's one of my like hopes and dreams to just see a finals of Farmers finish on Fallbridge, just because Fallbridge is. I won't even say it's tedious? Awesome. It's just tedious and crazy.
There's a few words you could describe it with. A real few choice 4-letter words that you could describe.
Yeah, a lot of 4-letter words.
Was probably, I think it was 100 points. GAB won that by 100 points against JUGA, and there was not a single GAB man that said, "Yeah, we won that convincingly." They won by 100 points, and they thought all along that they could have lost it. It can really swing. That
map goes either way, no matter what. It's absolutely crazy. We had a couple of first season matches on that map that were just out of this world good. And I absolutely agree. Fallbridge, everybody just kind of hopes we go there.
It looks like it might be up to JUGA to take us there, because I don't see them coming back in this round. Last couple of minutes, they're kind of winding it back a little bit, but not enough.
And as I'm right now behind Rocco from JUGA, he is just kind of looking for some kills, staying alive. He doesn't want to get any trades right now or anything. He wants a full, complete kill. And he is, point is not going to matter. I don't know why he's even going on. Yeah, he's just being aggressive.
Oh, Chris is going to go down here.
Here we go. Nice conk grenade in the window. Ladies and gentlemen, take note of these tactics. And he does go down, but that was beautiful.
Look at this push from JUGA.
This was really nice from JUGA.
It's
that was
really,
a 10-point
really great
swing.
push. They knew that they needed points, and they just said, "Stuff it, let's all go." Group up.
You saw when that conk grenade went too from Rocco, and that was exactly the timing of their push. They got it, and now GAB's sitting in the background, getting stomped out at the moment in kills. JUGA, nice push. That was a 10-point swing right there.
Wow. Where was this a little bit earlier? I think it might be too late, but that was a tremendous push. Really great push.
Exocet getting a kill on Chris, but you know what GAB needs, or JUGA needs to do right now? They need to get even more aggressive, and Exocet's doing that. He gets a double kill. He's going in. He's going for the triple, but he's going to get shot in the back.
Oh. But then Cersei cleans up his mess, takes down Kilos.
Look at that, 269 to 241. What a comeback from JUGA.
Coming back.
It might be too little too late, though, unfortunately for them. On the roof now, you see he's going to go for that kill. It's going to be a tough kill, jumping around, chugging medkits. In Flames is there. It's not going to happen, unfortunately, for that player. 271 to 245. Rocco and Cersei getting a couple kills on Solus and Best Assassin, and a kill there from Callow on Rocco. 19 seconds to go in the first game of the grand finals of Farmers League Briggs.
Looking like it's only going to be that point capture the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Which is crazy. 30 minutes of play. Only 1 point capture. Wow.
Yeah, and there it is. That's the end of the first game of Farmers League Finals for Briggs, and it is a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, very happy to be casting this because this is... I can't wait for the next map. Like, I hope
That's
this
ridiculous.
goes all 3 games because can you believe... Look at how close this score was. 275 to 251. Phenomenal.
Man, if that point
JUGA,
capture didn't go through, JUGA wins by 1 point.
yeah,
Just
that
on pure score.
they
That's
won by a
crazy.
point capture. So GAB does not outshoot JUGA, and I mean that's really what that implies. JUGA outshot GAB, but GAB got that point, and that's all that's the only thing that there was. Unbelievable. So we're going into this next map. JUGA is going to be thinking that in the back of their head, like we just outshot GAB. So now what? Now we're going to go into the second game and say, okay, let's outshoot them and let's get a point cap. That's going to do it for them. So we're going to take a quick break. We will be back shortly for game number 2 of the finals of Farmers League Briggs.